What's up, you guys? It's been maybe like a week or two, maybe like a couple of days, right? How are you guys doing? Um just once, I'm saying it once because, and I'll get into it, but I'm so sorry that it took me so long to finally post a video. Honestly, there's like 100 subscribers on this channel, and there's a chance no one may even comment on this or even see it, but I really don't care. This whole channel has always just been me posting what I want and what I feel and what I want to remember, what I want other people to know. And I've realized that me having these really long breaks, it's not just random. I've mentioned it before, but they're definitely not random. And for this particular time, guys, I did not know that this would happen. I need to go back and watch the videos that I made in the fall because I was so happy at that time. For the past couple of months, guys, and honestly, this has been going on for such a long time, but for I'll say like majority of 2023 and like end of 2022, I've, and you know, even like beginning and mid 20, like honestly, since the start of, I don't know, it's been a while, but as of lately, guys, I've been going through a lot to the point where and I've mentioned this before, I believe, but I felt like I couldn't post on this channel. And that was a really, I don't want to be rude to myself, but that was not the right way to look at things, or at least for that time, it wasn't the best way to look at things, because I'm very good at saying a lot online or saying a lot on here without actually saying too much about myself. I don't really talk too much about the details of my private life, and I kind of would like it to remain that way. I'll definitely use examples and I'll talk about things, but you'll never see me mentioning names or relationships to people or to things, or even outside of people, places, whatever. You'll see me being very discreet about it. Not because I'm not open about it, but I want to protect my privacy, other people's privacy. I also just don't like to talk about personal things online, to be honest. Like, even like I post a lot on social media, but it's more so like the things that I enjoy, my creative side. Like, I'll talk about snippets of my life, but I won't actually go into my life. And the reason why I'm mentioning all of this is because I may always seem happy, or I always seem like I come on here when I'm the happiest, but that doesn't necessarily mean that I'm always the happiest or I'm always doing the best in my actual life. And that's so normal. I'm pretty sure anyone who just heard that is like, well, that's normal, Kevin, right? But I think my thing is that besides that, I also have something that I've been working on for a very long time. Is I've had a lot, and I still do have a lot of perfectionist tendencies, guys, to the point where and I think I've said this before, if I'm not feeling my best, if I'm not feeling like I'm at the right place, not just for this video, not just for posting on here, but just in general, I usually don't take action. Like, I have to wait for things to be perfect for me to present it, for me to do it, to, I don't know, just for everything. I'm very much, and I have been my whole life, but it's something that I've realized is not the best quality to have. It's really not. And it's something that I'm trying to improve upon, and I'm trying to like have certain amounts of it, but in general, I don't think it's been healthy for me, because I want to go on this channel, because I want to use this channel, and I want to eventually make this like a sort of career for myself. And it's something that I'm dreaming of and have been dreaming of for such a long time now. But it's like, how am I supposed to do that if I'm not even being authentic, is my whole point. I haven't been authentic. And even outside of YouTube, I just haven't been authentic with myself. So many things, guys, and I will get to them in future videos. Again, like going back to the whole like privacy thing, and just like me being just a more private person. I won't talk about specifics, but if it's about myself, like I'll I'll gladly share. I don't care about that. It's just been really strenuous for me to deal with the fact that my life hasn't been what I have wanted it to be, or it's not where I envisioned it to be, or it wasn't envisioned where I was going, or just there's just been so much going on that I've been working through. And instead of talking about it on here or whatever, another thing is I tend to do everything by myself. I'm very, very, very independent, like in the sense where emotions, feelings, tasks, just everything in general, everything. I usually tend to do it by myself. Something that I also picked up growing up that I don't know. It's also just, I'm not gonna get into it for this video, but on an astrological thing, being Aries, whatever. I'm not gonna get into that, but I'm just saying that, like, there's just been a lot. And I knew that I wasn't perfect in the fall. Like, when I was last updating my videos, I knew I wasn't perfect. I'm never perfect. No one's ever perfect. We're always a work in progress. I think I just got so... Because the last time before I posted my videos in the fall, there was a break before that. And during that time, I needed to heal and I needed to get my stuff together, get my life together, whatever. Hate that phrase. And then I went for another break, and then I'm at this video now, you know, like, I just need to stop apologizing. And I have been doing that. I've stopped apologizing to myself, and instead I forgive myself for knowing when I don't do things how I should be doing them. Among everything, guys, again, I will make more videos, but just to, like, sum this up and just talk about, like, the main thing that's been, like, I don't know. I think that my biggest thing that I struggle with is my ego more than anything else. I don't think a lot of people would be able to know that. I don't think that a lot of people, at least from what I think, I don't think that they would be able to tell that with their interactions with me or with how I portray myself, or, like, they wouldn't think that. But let me just say, guys, that, like, behind this very, I would say, I don't know, like, kind exterior, I think I'm a pretty kind person. Inside, there's just, like, this, like, voice that I am constantly battling with, and I am constantly trying to silence, and I am constantly trying to, like, tell that... I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about. It's not your conscience, it's your ego. Your ego is the one that is talking to you when you know that something is right, or when you know that something is supposed to, you know, is supposed to be good for you, but you have that voice in your head that tells you all of the reasons why it's not gonna go right. Or I don't think I need to elaborate on that. I've really had to kill any sort of, like, victim mindset that I have, as I've said in my previous videos, which I still, of course, agree with. The reality that you create on the outside is all projected and built from the inside. So you could be a millionaire, you could have all of this shit, you can have all of that, but if you're not satisfied, if you're not stable, if you're not balanced, if you're not happy within yourself, none of that matters. I'm not telling anyone anything they didn't know. It's just, these are things that you have to kind of keep repeating to yourself. The thing with the ego is that you'll have so many things in your mind, and you'll be thinking so many thoughts that aren't actually yours, but they're learned from your environment, from other people, from media, from anywhere, even from yourself. But the thing is that I've came to terms with is that we're the only ones responsible. We ourselves are the only ones responsible for making that change in ourselves. So I've really, for what's been best for me and what has led me up to this point where I'm able to make this video and I'm posting on here again, and that I'm so happy now, truly now, like, I'm happy regardless of the things in my life right now. Like I don't want to get into it, but regardless of the things in my life right now, I'm very happy with where I am right now, because I really had to go into like this like complete hermit mode, guys. Like I think like as definitely all of winter, but like end of fall, winter, beginning of spring, especially because it's so cold and just disgusting here in New York during these times. Like it's not disgusting, but it's just the weather is not enough. It's not what you want it to be for going out and for feeling your best. Like I do right now with this beautiful, look at that, with that sun in front of me. But I've really had to just like be by myself and honestly like sit with my demons and like, first of all, just be okay and be okay with everything in my life and just, but I've really needed to just like sit with myself and just be by myself. Like I'm not saying like having some days where I'm just like meditating and I'm being no, I didn't even really meditate. I would say I haven't meditated in so long. I've had to just honestly like stay by myself. Like I wasn't hanging out with friends, I wasn't hanging out with my own family members. I just needed to be by myself, but I didn't feel guilty about it, and everyone was super understanding and accommodating, which I'm so grateful for, because it's not something that I've done in my life before, I'd say. But I really went into like hermit mode, guys, and I really just needed to think about like, what the fuck do I want to do? Like, what is my life supposed to be? Like, what, I don't know. And honestly, this might be whatever, but I looked into it and I was pretty much having a quarter life crisis. Like everything that was listed under there, I was like, yeah. like I couldn't have put it into better words. So yeah, that's just what's been going on. But I do feel great now, and I need to, not need, but like I want to continue making videos even when I might not be feeling my best. I kind of am like cringing a little bit. I feel like I'm changing every single day, but this was just a couple of months ago. I'm cringing at the fact that in my videos I was like, I did not have a bad day for like X amount of months. I think I said like 9 months or something, and you know that was true. I'm not gonna lie, it was going really great, but life isn't linear, and I need to learn to be more balanced and more happy, not have such high highs, not have such low lows, not place so much attachments to specific things, outcomes, events, people, places, objects. Like I've just really needed that time, and I'm glad I took it. I have been having a lot of moments like this throughout the past couple of years, which is what has led me on this like spiritual slash mental health journey. I'm saying slash because it's kind of incorporated in that. I mean, mental health is a part of everything that everyone does, but this time was just a lot more different than everything else. It's also because I'm older. I'm 26 now. My birthday was just 3 months ago, like around the time that I'm posting this. And I did not know that my life would be where it would be right now. Let's say even like a year, 2, whatever years ago. But I'm very happy with where I actually am right now. And I need to always be happy with where I am, because if I'm not happy with where I am and what's going on with me right now, I'm never going to be happy. And that everything that I say about myself, by the way, to some extent applies to everyone else. I'm talking about myself, but this channel isn't like it's my diary at some point, but clearly it's not, because it's public. So I'm clearly saying it intentionally in some way to also get a message across to you guys. So I hope that if maybe you've been going through something on a much less scale. Maybe it's on more of it's on a higher scale. I don't know. I've also been seeing like people close to me, family close to me. I've just been seeing that everyone's also just been going through their own things. So I'm just super grateful to be where I am right now, and I hope that everyone is getting there or is close to being there. And yeah, that's pretty much for this video. I said, yeah, that's pretty much for this video, as if this isn't almost 20 fucking minutes. But I'm going to say bye now. And see you guys in 7 months. See you guys. I'm gonna make it at least a weekly thing. Back then, I was so hell-bent because I felt so good that I released one video and then one the next day and then like 2 days later. Like, if I can get to that point where I'm always doing that, sure, but I also don't want to overexert myself and be crazy and make my... Yeah, I'm gonna just do things how they feel best to me. And I think that's how everyone should do things. If we do things that feel best to us, and if we do things based off of feelings, what could go wrong, right? That's such a cringy... I'm so cringy! Goodbye, guys. If you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. I missed you. I really did. I felt so happy, like, there was just so many comments and just so much going on when I started posting again in the fall. I wonder if you guys will be back. No, I'm kidding. Goodbye, guys.